Have you ever felt like you're playing a game, but no one ever gave you the rule book? You were taught to be kind, to work hard, and that the truth would always win. But then you look around and you see people who bend those rules or ignore them completely, getting ahead, while you feel like you're still waiting for your turn. It's a frustrating feeling, and it's not your fault. It's because you were given the official guidebook, but the most successful people are using a completely different manuscript. A hidden one, written not on paper, but in the stone of every empire, and whispered in the halls of power for thousands of years. This isn't about being evil or manipulative. This is about finally understanding the psychological operating system that truly runs the world. The first unspoken rule is that emotion is the official currency of humanity, not logic. We tell ourselves that we are rational beings. We make pro and con lists, we analyze data, and we believe we choose the logical path forward. But that's just a story our brain tells us after the fact. The truth is, our emotions make the decision for us long before our conscious mind has a chance to catch up. We don't buy a product, we buy the feeling it gives us. We don't follow a leader because of their 10-point plan. We follow them because they make us feel safe, hopeful, or even righteously angry. Think about the most effective advertisements or the most memorable political speeches. They don't win you over with spreadsheets and statistics. They target your heart, not your head. They connect with your deepest fears, your secret desires, and your sense of identity. A person convinced by logic can be unconvinced with new logic, but a person convinced by emotion will defend their position as if it were a part of themselves, because to them, it is. When you try to persuade someone, stop presenting facts like a lawyer in a courtroom. Instead, learn to speak the language of feeling. Understand what drives them, what they fear, and what they secretly hope for. Frame your arguments not around why you are right, but around how your perspective aligns with the emotional world they already live in. This is the foundation of all true influence. The second rule is that your reputation is not who you are. It's the story people tell about you. Many of us are raised to believe that our actions speak for themselves, that if we are good and competent, people will naturally notice. But the world doesn't have time to conduct a deep investigation into your character. People are busy, and they operate on mental shortcuts. They will not judge you on the complex reality of who you are, but on the simple, digestible perception you project. You are the lead author of that story, whether you realize it or not. Every detail matters. The way you walk, the way you speak, the way you handle pressure. These are all chapters in the story of you. Powerful individuals throughout history understood this instinctively. They curated their public image with immense care, knowing that perception becomes reality in the minds of others. They understood that it's better to be seen as decisive and a little intimidating than to be seen as agreeable but ineffective. Stop hoping your hard work will one day be discovered. Start actively managing your reputation. Decide what you want your story to be: reliable, brilliant, formidable. And then ensure every action you take reinforces that narrative. Don't be fake, but be deliberate. Your character is forged in private, but your reputation is built in public. And it is your reputation that will open doors for you. This leads us to the third unspoken rule. Respect will take you places that being liked never can. The desire to be liked is one of the most common human weaknesses. We soften our opinions, we avoid difficult conversations, and we say yes when we should say no, all in the pursuit of social approval. But this constant search for validation makes you predictable and ultimately powerless. Being liked is a fragile state. It depends entirely on the shifting moods and opinions of other people. Respect, on the other hand, is a fortress that you build yourself. It is earned through your competence, your unwavering principles, and your willingness to stand your ground even when it's uncomfortable. Think of the most respected person you know. Are they the one who always agrees with everyone? Or are they the one whose yes actually means something because you know they are not afraid to say no? Love and affection are wonderful, but in the realms of career, business, and leadership, respect is the true currency. People will follow a leader they respect even if they don't particularly like them. They will listen to the advice of someone they respect, even if the truth is hard to hear. Stop optimizing for being liked. Instead, optimize for being effective, reliable, and consistent. Uphold your standards, both for yourself and for others. The approval you gain from that will be far more valuable and enduring than the fleeting warmth of being a people pleaser. Finally, the fourth and most crucial rule: conflict isn't a disruption of the order, it is the order. From childhood, we are taught to avoid conflict, to share, to compromise, to find a peaceful solution. While this is fine advice for the playground, in the adult world, it is dangerously naive. The world is a place of competing interests. In your career, in your relationships, in every social hierarchy, there is a constant, subtle push and pull for resources, status, and influence. Avoiding this reality doesn't make it go away, it just ensures that you will be the one who gets pushed. True strength is not found in avoiding conflict, but in being prepared for it. The ancient Stoics knew that we don't control the world around us, only our response to it. They trained in times of peace for the realities of war. This is the mindset you must adopt. Build your skills, your finances, and your network when times are good so that you have reserves of strength when times are tough. Don't seek out arguments, but never be afraid to stand up for your position. When you are unafraid of the storm, you project an aura of quiet confidence that makes most people decide to leave you in peace. They sense that a conflict with you would be too costly, so they go looking for an easier target. The man who is prepared for war is the one who most often gets to enjoy peace. These four rules: understanding emotion, crafting perception, earning respect, and preparing for conflict, are the cornerstones of a hidden reality. They aren't taught because a world full of predictable, manageable people is easier to control. But now you know. You have the beginnings of the real rulebook. Using this knowledge doesn't make you a bad person. It makes you an effective one. It allows you to navigate the world with your eyes open, capable of protecting your interests and achieving your goals. You can still be a good person, but you no longer have to be a naive one. The game is already being played all around you. It's time you learned how to win.